The stage is set, and the glittering prize awaits one of these two teams. But which one? In the 2022 FIFA World Cup final. Don't go anywhere. We'll have all the action for you live next. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Argentina, and they take on Spain.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
Can they create something from here? Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. So this is it for Argentina. World Cup winners in 1978 and 1986, runners-up in 1930, 1990 and 8 years ago in 2014. Are they going to do it here in 2022? What a big night for them.
Well, it's a massive night. And when you talk about World Cup finals, I always go back to 1978 as a great occasion. Ticker tape in Buenos Aires. The kickoff delayed because one of the Netherlands players had a cast on his arm. Mario Kempes, brilliant player. Ozzy Ardiles. That was Argentina at their best. Can they reproduce that sort of form here today? I think they can.
Paredes. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Corner kick forthcoming. Fired over by Messi. Still not clear. Excellent block by Busquets. Body on the line. Corner kick played in. And still dangerous. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, just looking at everything in Lionel Messi's impressive repertoire, Stuart, it is considerable. What do you think will be especially relevant this time around?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Fine teamwork to win it back. Promising sequence. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Firing it towards goal. And blocked for now. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. So, a corner here. And taken short. Terrific piece of anticipation. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Can they forge ahead? And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. One to savour.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the...
Lionel Messi.
Pedri. Jordi Alba. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Intercepting it intelligently. And foul it is then. He goes short. It's still alive. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Yet another tremendous save to add to the list. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. And fired against the crossbar. Well, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Carvajal. Koke with it. And he could really get at the opposition. Magnificent defending. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Paredes. Martinez. Is it going to be? Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Dani Olmo. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, a smart stop. It's a short one. And the cross smuggled away. Perfectly fair tackle. And it will be a corner. Favouring the short one. Well shown inside. No way through. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Dani Olmo. Pedri. There's a slide rule pass. Oh, good save. Delivering it. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Eccentric goalkeeping. Well, now I think after all that, they can exhale.
Well, he lost his concentration there, but he's just about got away with it.
And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Pedri. Koke. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Can he finish? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And they're going for the short one. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. There to take it away. Dani Olmo. Giving it a try. Superb block. And options in the centre. Gets in the way once more. That is that for the first half here. And the game begins. forthcoming. Body on the line. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Sergio Busquets. Pedri. Koke. Now Morata. Superb block. Well, defenders having to cover up. Well kept out. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Well, lovely work to get past his man, but stout defending when it mattered. Koke. On the ball, Morata. Ferran Torres. They do pass the ball with authority, but then the commentator's curse comes into play. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Shot attempted. Straight forward for the keeper. Sergio Busquets. Good-looking pass. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Marcos Acuna. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. And time for the change now. Paredes. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, great play. And that'll be a Spain throw-in. Well, possibilities inside the box. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And teammates around him. Martinez. He's in with a chance. Oh, it's in! They're in front here. Now can they stay in front?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Messi. Martinez. Now the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Here it is now, a substitution. "20 minutes to go in this one. It did look on for them, but not to be. Sergio Busquets. Now what can they do from here? Giving it a try. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score.
Argentina, number 10, Lionel Messi.
Jordi Alba. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And still dangerous. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Moreno. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Di Maria. Really good interception. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ten minutes to go. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Well, the supporters think it's on. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Pedri. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. We're inside the final 5 minutes. My goodness, this has not been close at all. Moreno, he's given us away. Correa. And a decent save, full credit. Oh, terrific pass. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
And they're making a change. Lo Celso. Di Maria. And couldn't keep himself onside. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Now can they counter clinically? And let's give credit to the defending. Not the best challenge, free kick. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And there goes the final whistle. For the third time in history, Argentina have won the World Cup.
And I have to say, Derek, they've been the best team in the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
Argentina, world champions. They did it in 1978 and 1986. They've done it again in 2022, Stuart.
Well, this is the pinnacle of any footballer's career, and what a night it's been for these players and the coaching staff and, of course, the fans.
Will it be sufficiently imagined? Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the commentary position is Stuart Robson. And no shortage of excitement here. We're thoroughly looking forward to this one. It's the Netherlands versus Argentina.
Well, this has the makings of a very good game. Two sides full of quality, a great atmosphere and everything to play for. The last four places up for grabs here.
And still danger here. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Jasper Cillessen is the goalkeeper. Matthijs de Ligt plays.
Oh, can he finish it, Derek?
Oh, great block. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, he was eager to have a go, but it didn't work out for him. Well, it's impossible to have Lionel Messi in the starting lineup and not talk about what he does so well.
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Depay. Really good interception. Moving it forward. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Di Maria, and threading it forward. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Steven Bergwijn, and Depay on the ball. Nicely timed tackle. Depay. Straight at the goalkeeper then. Martinez. And it's with Dumfries. Plenty of support here. Oh, fancy footwork. Happy to take on the shot. Terrific block. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. And he read it superbly. Making progress. Who can he pick out? Able to skip past his man. Has a go. Can they keep it out? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Paredes. Here's Marcos Acuna. Martinez. Now with Messi. Had a chance to whip it in here. Well, he's given us away. Steven Bergwijn. Romero. Giovanni Lo Celso. Di Maria. On to Messi. Just cutting off the supply. Klassen. Space afforded him. Opportunity it is. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And the referee blows for a foul. Intercepting it intelligently. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna. This could be the equaliser. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Take it away. Klassen. Well, it could be on for him here. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Frankie de Jong. Oh, he's lost possession. And teammates to play it to. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Martinez. Messi. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And this confrontation is underway. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments... You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, this is looking promising. Making sure it didn't get past him. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Delivering it. Still not clear. And in the end, no damage done. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. This might be ideal for the counter. And players waiting in the centre. Really intense pressure applied. And given away. And still pressing. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Frankie de Jong. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Can they create something from here? And he takes it on. A smart stop here. Now the short corner routine. De Jong. Superb block. In the short corner, let's see. Giving it a try. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And that will be a corner. So making the substitution now. Going short. De Vrij. Can he put them in front? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, there it is. The Dutch have had a lot of the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. Frankie de Jong. Now De Ligt. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? To take the lead. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Could play it in. Klaassen. They've given it away. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Messi. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Messi. Oh, crashes it against the woodwork.
Well, I think from that distance, he should be scoring. At least test the goalkeeper.
And time for the change now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Depay. Oh, big chance! And fired against the crossbar. This attack looks highly promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Well, possession ceded by the Netherlands. Failed to keep hold of it. Steven Bergwijn. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Lang. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. He's given it straight to the opposition. Memphis Depay! Well, his accuracy deserted him at a crucial moment.
Well, he had to score there. That's probably the game over now.
Nahuel Molina. Space on the flank. Well, not quite the cross he was hoping for. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Messi. The ball with Martinez. Well, a good tackle. Dumfries. And it's over now. Argentina will be in the semi-finals.
Well, Derek, that was a tough game. They had to work really hard to edge it. Credit to them, though, they didn't have it all their own way, but they showed a lot of character and resilience, which will hold them in good stead going forward into the next round.
The thing about Lionel Messi is we expect that he'll take games by the scruff of the neck, and he's done that this evening.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well.
Down to the last four. Both teams playing delightful football throughout the tournament, but who will progress to the World Cup final? Stay tuned to find out live here on EA TV. Hello and welcome, and as World Cup semi-finals go, this is a mouth-watering prospect. With the exception of England against Scotland, no international rivalry goes back further than Argentina against Uruguay. That's what we have on the menu here. Derek Ray alongside Stuart Robson. Stuart, this should be absolutely tremendous.
It should be, Derek. These are two very good sides. Of course, Argentina come into this, I think, as favourites. They've got some experienced players, some very good players as well. The manager's done a good job with them over the course of the tournament. But we know Uruguay are well organised. They can defend well and they play some good counter-attacking football. It's going to be entertaining, it's going to be raucous, and that's just in the stands. Wait to see what we get on the pitch.
The Argentina first team. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. A bit sloppy in possession. Well, sometimes players are overhyped, but I don't think we can use that word in connection with Lionel Messi.
Well, his recent form speaks for itself. 4 goals in the last 3.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! Suarez. Well, he took care of it defensively. Torreira. Suarez! Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. And he's fired over the corner. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Molina. And continues his run. Well, they're not standing off their opponents in the slightest. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Well, they couldn't keep it. They're really pressing their opponents. Well, that'll be a free kick. Nahuel Molina. Paredes. And a creative look about this. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Oh, he's gone for goal! And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, what can you say about this? It's hit so cleanly with exactly the right amount of bend on it, and he does so well to get it back down in time once it goes over the wall. Excellent strike.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next.
Lionel Messi.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. That's useful play. Oh, big chance! was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Molina. Lionel Messi. His fate lies with the referee, who booked him earlier. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And taking it away. De Arrascaeta. Lucas Torreira now. Viña. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Suarez. And just the tackle that was needed.
Well, as you can see, Argentina have found it difficult to control the tempo of the game here, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Now, what does Di Maria have in store for the defenders? Martín Cáceres. Luis Suarez. Space afforded him. A disappointing end to the move. Argentina will get the throw in. Molina. Excellent vision. Messi. It could be up for grabs. And in the end, no damage done. Valverde. He would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Messi. Well, he likes to run at them. Lionel Messi! In it goes! It just gets better and better for them. Another goal, and they can truly dream of the final now.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Federico Valverde. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Well, high marks for that pass. Good technique displayed. Great vision to switch the play. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Suarez. And in the perfect position to read it. This looks more than decent. Will he finish? And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And this confrontation is underway. Torreira. Suarez! Fine goalkeeping, real concentration. A creative look about this. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
And there it is! The first goal in this... That's useful play. Oh, big chance! Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Lionel Messi. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to...
Messi. Well, he likes to run at them. Lionel Messi! Away, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Well, showing good vision. An effective challenge. Suarez. Cáceres. Well, he's given us away. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Getting forward. But timely defending when it mattered. Giovanni Lo Celso. It's with Paredes. Lionel Messi. Oh, this is looking promising. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Georgian de Arrascaeta. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. But he's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. And into the last 30 minutes now. He's given it straight to the opposition. Going well, and making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Giving it a try. The save was a good one. Playing it in. And increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Martinez. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. "20 minutes remaining. Beautifully weighted ball. Martinez. And that is how to block. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. They need to get bodies back. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. Dybala. Chance here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
21. Paulo Dybala.
Torreira. Now Godin. Well, they have the ball once more. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will they profit from this situation? And he's in. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what a clinical finish this is from Lautaro. He hits it with such power. That's a good goal.
Argentina.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And that's an important intervention. Good bit of pressing. Paredes. De Arrascaeta. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Torreira. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Excellent vision. Suarez. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And full time here. Argentina will be taking part in the 2022 World Cup final.
Well, what a display that was. Their attacking play was breathtaking at times, and they completely dominated in midfield, which then allowed the fullbacks to get forward to great effect. They'll surely be...
Torreira. Suarez! Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. The stage is set, and the glittering prize awaits one of these two teams. But which one? In the 2022 FIFA World Cup final. And we're with you every step of the way. Live coverage here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Argentina against England.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. The Argentina first team. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
Well, it's impossible to have Lionel Messi in the starting lineup and not talk about what he does so well.
Well, Derek, he's a player that thrives on goals, and he scored a hat-trick last time out, and I'm sure we're going to see him play with great confidence today. He really looks to be a threat whenever he gets the ball. I think we're going to see another outstanding performance from him.
Well, it came to nothing in the end. Kane. The England first 11. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Ben Chilwell starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. Jordan Henderson starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane. Well, sensible refereeing, you might say. Now he goes back and hands out the yellow card, Stuart.
Yeah, that's very good. He let the play continue and then came back for the earlier challenge.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Messi. And played in. And the danger cleared. Teammates available. Well, disappointing end to the move. Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Messi. Lionel Messi. Opportunity to take the lead. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. And you need your defender to take charge. Still a chance. Danger averted for now. Phillips. Untidy in possession. Martinez. Messi. And the cross into the middle. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Messi. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. It's a weighted pass. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. Messi. Must take the lead here. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Making progress. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Well, Argentina have really started to dominate the play over the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Now can they win back possession and create something else? Possession one. Being pressed here. Lionel Messi. Really bright looking attack. Could go ahead. And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. One to savour.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, and he's moved.
The ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from England? There needs to be. Chilwell. Sterling. And Kane prepared to fire. And really neat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. He's enjoying space. England doing well to regain possession. A creative look about this. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Paredes. Might be dangerous. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And back underway here, with England looking to find a route back into the game. And a timely intervention. Marcos Acuna. Moving it forward.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And a tidy challenge. And a throw-in for Argentina. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Phil Foden. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, there to intercept. Harry Kane! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Corner coming up. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper, under a bit of pressure too. High pressing at its best. Kane. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough.
Well, Argentina are enjoying most of the possession and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas, and I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Will he finish? He can't hold on to it. And hit with ferocity, it was close, but not quite good enough. Phil Foden. Really a very poor ball. Sterling. Kane. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good technique displayed. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Giovanni Lo Celso. Really good high press. Kane. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could reduce the deficit. Well, I think you could... It must go in, surely. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Martinez. And possession ceded by Argentina. So a throw in here. Messi. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Keeper getting the touch. But fisted away by the goalkeeper. Well, they've decided to make a change. Who can they pick out? Not really the ideal clearance. No way through. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Still not clear. Danger averted for now. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Messi. Oh, good-looking run. Lionel Messi! And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. We're inside the final 5 minutes. My goodness, this has not been close at all. And thwarted there following the cross. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Di Maria. Here's Chilwell. Sterling. Chilwell. And cutting in from the flank. But really sticking to their task defensively. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And there goes the final whistle. For the third time in history, Argentina have won.